In this video, guys, I want to talk about Apple's valuation. Stay tuned. Hey traders, how you doing? Now, I don't normally go down these video routes. I'm not that bothered about valuations. I trade short-term price action. That's my thing. I don't really care about overvalued, undervalued. It's not my thing. But I kind of got to thinking about some of these valuations in companies and thinking, some of these are really, really big now. And does it warrant it? And I thought, well, let's talk about Apple, and maybe we can talk a little about Amazon as well while we're here. And guys, always interested to hear your comments. There's some great, intelligent viewers out there who've got lots of insight into valuations and stuff, and perhaps far more than I have. I'm really interested to hear your input. So you've got companies, that are 2 trillion and close to 2 trillion, and there are, of course, all these big tech companies: Apple, Amazon, Google. The score. Even Tesla's doing all right, isn't it? And we're approaching a trillion. Well, I think it's 700 billion last time I looked, but yeah. So 2 trillion. Is Apple really worth it? Now I look at Amazon, and I go, okay, these guys, they're just the e-commerce kings. That's always a big trend that's increasing. They've got the AWS side, they've got Audible, they seem to have, I seem to be giving money to Amazon everywhere I look. For a variety of different things, whether I'm buying just some little item on Amazon, whether I'm spending a lot of money, whether I'm using AWS for some sort of server thing. They just seem to have fingers in all pies, and you kind of go, all right, that's fine. Apple, however, and listen guys, I've got Apple stuff. You've seen me, I've got the iPhones, I've got iPad, I've got a MacBook, etc. It just feels to me like now there's 2 arguments here. One is, I recently just upgraded my phone. I hadn't done it for a while. I was due an upgrade. I was like, hey, I'll get the phone. I'll get the, what did I get? A 12 Pro, I think I got. Can't remember. See, that's how unenthusiastic I'm about it. The only thing that was enthusiastic about it was I literally had a crack in the screen before, and I was like, wow, I've got a new phone with it, hasn't got a crack in it. I wasn't going to bother getting it repaired because I was like a couple of weeks away from getting the new one. So and I got it, and I was like, it's all right, the camera's better, but it doesn't do anything more than my other one did. You sort of shrug my shoulders. I think a lot of people are thinking this now. A lot of people are thinking, it's just adding slight little changes and stuff. And nothing against Apple, guys. I think they've done some great stuff, but it just feels now like the innovation has just stopped. Where's the new product? Where's the glasses? Where's the this? There's that. I've chatted about this, with others before, and it's like, where's the kind of excitement behind it? Now, of course, people like me now in the ecosystem. I don't use iTunes, I use Spotify, but I've got stuff in iCloud, I've got all my MacBook, I've got the iPad, and everything works. And I've got the old version of the watch that I kind of use from time to time when I'm in the gym. But I'm in the system now. It's going to take a lot for me to move out of it, so they probably will still get my business. But I'm not going to be rushing to upgrade stuff. I might get myself a new MacBook soon enough because mine's probably getting a little bit older now, even though it works absolutely fine. I might get an upgrade soon. I'm not going to rush to upgrade my phone. I'm not going to be spending definitely not with the iPad. I'm not going to be spending a lot of money with them. Now, that might just be me, but I feel like this is a theme that's running through. Now, let's just bear this in mind, guys. There's a distinct difference between that and our just casual thought on how Apple's doing with products and where the stock's going to go. Because there's 2 things going on here. One is money is sloshing around at the moment, and no one can get anything from bonds. You're getting almost zero, if not zero, and if not negative in some places. So imagine putting your money away for 30 years in a bond and getting very, very small return. That's it. That's all you're getting. That's it. Whereas if you bought Apple, for example, you've got a chance of capital growth. You've got a company that's doing right, even though the valuation may be perceived as high over a 10-year period or something. Chances are it's going to be higher than it is now. And so you almost have this situation where money's flowing into these companies that we know are still going to be around for a long, long time. They might dip, they might kind of go out of favor for a bit, but they're still going to be there. They're still going to be providing you with value, still going to be providing you with capital growth. Some of the companies are going to give you dividends. It seems like that's attracting a lot of money into the market at the moment. And so when you look at the valuations, you might go, oh, is it really worth that? Is it really worth this? But then you go, well, actually, even if it's not, because there's so much money and the bonds aren't offering any value and there's nowhere else to put it, people are sticking it in companies that they believe are going to still be here, and that's going to be Apple, it's going to be Amazon, it's going to be Google, it's going to be these companies. So, you know, there's two just different things. There's a danger I think people fall into when they're kind of coming up with short ideas. I might kind of convince myself, oh, you know, my upgrade wasn't worth it and they've got no great products anymore and this and that and the other, they're not worth 2 trillion. But that's just pure speculation. You know, that's just a complete waste of time from a short-term trader's perspective. It doesn't matter a jot what I think about that. They could keep going to 3 trillion and still be doing the same stuff that I didn't consider to be innovative. But, you know, I just thought it was an interesting topic of discussion, guys. I thought that you might have some ideas on this. What are your thoughts on Apple? Now, listen, I know there's going to be some Android guys out there who say Apple's rubbish and useless and stuff. Fine, you know, I get it. You know, you kind of one of two camps, but maybe sit back objectively and go, you know, what do you think they're doing? Do you think they're innovative? I know they've got a lot of cash in the bank, guys. They've got a stupid amount of money. They've got their own little hedge fund. They've got so much cash. So of course that's helping the valuation. Of course it helps them ride out storms. But I think they could be deploying that better. I think they could be putting that into more innovative products, even if they fail, just pushing a little bit, pushing the envelope, doing something crazy. I might have to eat my words. Maybe after this post, they come out with some amazing new thing, and I go, wow, I have to buy it. Last thing I think they came out with the over-ear headphones. I think they call them the Studio Pros or Studio Max or something. So what? You know, it's headphones. They're $500 a crack. Maybe they'll get that for it. But you know, they're probably good headphones for people who use noise-cancelling headphones. I'm sure they'll sell a load of them, but is it new? Is it fresh? Is it something that's so exciting? Is it the sort of thing that used to really give Apple a good pump and a good boost? Although maybe it's turning into a different company now. Maybe my argument is not even valid because Apple is turning into a company that's just chugging away with iPhone sales, iPad sales, MacBook sales, innovates now and then with little kind of accessories and bits and pieces, but it's just a solid company. And maybe that's the case. Maybe they've innovated their way here and they're going to stay at the same sort of valuation and chug up higher and higher. I don't know, but I just kind of thought about it and thought $2 trillion. Nah, is it really worth it? Let me know what you think, guys. Comment section below. Take care. Bye-bye.